Hi, my name is Natasha Ghatak Singh. I'm a 2002 graduate of the Academy of Finance program from Gaithersburg High School in Gaithersburg, Maryland.
Excellent. And so how did you get involved with NAF? Well, how did you end up in a NAF academy?
So I found NAF as a way at first to really be with my friends. And what I discovered that NAF really just opened up my doors to all the different possibilities for college, career, and being future ready. Something really unique about my NAF experience that I now take a look back at is the fact that I'm part of a community, a lifelong community of supporters and advocates that I didn't realize that I was getting into when I was 15. But now I have a community that I rely on, and then I look for ways to pay it forward with them as well. Being able to be around new groups of people. For instance, we had wonderful field trips up to New York, where I was fortunate enough to be able to meet finance executives at now the World Trade Center. So that was a really special experience for me to be introduced to women in finance, as well as to get to go to New York and really craft out what I wanted to do in my life. So after graduating high school, I went to the University of Maryland where I continued to study finance. And I loved finance so much with my experiences from NAF that I also picked up economics. And afterwards, I continued my love for learning and I went to the University of Chicago for my MBA. NAF really was a catalyst for me to be able to go into situations and experiences without thinking twice. Being a woman that wanted to study finance, I was very aware that there was not that many of us. But NAF gave me the confidence and the skills to go after my goals without having to look back and think twice. The NAF program had so many teachers that instilled confidence in me, giving me the tools, the skill sets, and really just believing in me, being able to make a step forward. I like to highlight one of my favorite teachers in high school, my NAF professor, my NAF teacher, Mr. Thomas Hip. He was someone that really went out of his way to not only make me feel special, but all the students around him. And what I'd love to be able to say to Mr. Hip right now is thank you for that. Thank you for instilling confidence in all of us, and especially me when I was looking forward to my next career steps. I think the what I think a transformational experience for me with NAF was the ability to speak with adults, speak with those that have more life experience than me, and genuinely be able to have conversations with them and ask questions and not be afraid to ask questions. Some advice that I'd love to give to current NAF students is always be curious, always speak up and ask questions, but more importantly, make sure you give back. Make sure you look for ways to pay it forward. You're joining the NAF community that's a lifelong family, and so you're going to be getting a lot, but always look for ways to be able to bring up your fellow peers.
Absolutely. And why is that important?
I think that's important to me because I knew there were things that I wasn't able to do without the support of others. And so if there's something that I can do to uplift and motivate and give others the confidence, I think that makes all the difference in the world sometimes. To our teachers and educators, first and foremost, a big thank you and a sincere thank you for all that you do. Teaching is one of the hardest professions, but I think one of the most rewarding professions that are out there. And what you have done in this past year and for the past several years really does make a difference. I know that there's days that it's very difficult and it's frustrating, but know that what you are instilling in your students today goes for years beyond.